I'm going to demonstrate how to use Screencast-O-Matic for a recording to do a screencast. And I have a shortcut up here which starts Screencast-O-Matic, which is on my computer rather than being uh, a web application. You can do both, but I like to use the one that's on the computer. So I'm centering that so I can see all of the, these are all the recordings I've already done. And so I'm going to pick record, which starts a new one. And I want to position the recording so that you can see the edges of it within the recording I'm doing now. So I have to go outside the screen and bring it in. And this brings the recording into the screen so you can see it. And then I can lift it up a bit. So I'm going to position that around the thing that I want to record. And I'll leave it up a little bit higher so that I can see the bottom. I want to be able to see these controls down here. And when I, right now, the webcam is off, and you could do the webcam, which I can bring into this side of the screen. Apparently, I can't, I'm having a hard time positioning that. And so I'm going to, you can see the edge of it right over here. And so this webcam, you can see my head there at the edge. So I am going to select that the webcam is off because I'm not going to want to use the webcam. Now, additionally, you have Show Advanced, which shows these frames per second, which you can leave without adjusting further. You can leave this the way it is. This is the computer audio, which you can also leave it off because I'm using a microphone. And so now I'm going to press record, which then also will record. In addition to, I'm using Snagit, which you can see up here. And so Snagit is what I'm doing the recording on. And I can't use Screencast-O-Matic to record itself. So I'm using Snagit to do that. So now I'm going to start the Screencast-O-Matic recorder. You get a countdown. And notice you get down here the controls. And so I'm going to press draw. When I press draw, this shows up, and I can select a color. Let's say I select red. That screen that popped up there does not show up. This will not show up in the final video. It's a tool that you're using to select record. Then you have tools here, which you can use these shortcut keys. You're not able to see the last few of these, but you can see that it goes up to 6, and I'll demonstrate all 6 of these. And so if then I go in, I press number 1 on the keyboard, I can draw a free hand. If I press 2 on the keyboard, I draw a straight line. 3 on the keyboard gives me an arrow. 4 on the keyboard gives me a square. 5 on the keyboard gives me an oval. 6 on the keyboard will highlight something. So if I have text or something, I can highlight. And I can erase everything by clicking erase. And I can change the color anytime. And again, this does not show up on the screen. So whatever is inside this dotted line is going to be recorded as a screencast. And so now I can press pause, and then I can restart the recording, or I can press done. Now the recording is complete in Screencast-O-Matic, and I can play it. And notice you get down here the controls. And so I'm going to press draw. When I press draw, this shows up. So notice that you don't see the controls because the controls are in Screencast-O-Matic, which doesn't show you them in the final video because the controls are for you to be able to control things. That screen that popped up there does not. Then you have tools here, which you can use the shortcut. So I'm going to now stop the recording in Snagit, so that we can finalize the recording and you can see all of those tools. You won't be able to see it in this recording, but once the recording is published, you'll be able to see it. Okay, so I am stopping